It's Smack the Guru. We are back. Today I'm talking Power Book 2. If this your first time here, click that sub button and everybody like the video. Now I always do one of these type of videos around mid-season. It's a prediction of who I think they gonna knock off this season. Alright? Somebody gotta go. I did it last season. When I did it last season, I had Carrie and I had Jabari. And I got it right because I said it was going to be Jabari. And then it ended up being Jabari. All right. Now I got it down to 3 people. I'm going to say at the end who I think it's going to be, but I definitely think it's between these 3 people. And that's Carrie. So she done made it again. Zeke and Kane. I ran a poll. And 68%, so everybody, majority, not everybody, but majority of people thinking it's going to be Carrie. 20% said Kane, 4% said Zeke. Of course, there's other people that it could be, right? But I don't think it's going to be Lorenzo or Mecca because we haven't really seen them go at it yet. We know it's coming. I've been calling Mecca Luke Cage since he came, but we know him and Lorenzo, they gonna go at it. All right. We ain't really seen that. Lorenzo just getting out. So we got to see that. I don't think it's going to be them this season. I don't think it's going to be Drew because he ain't got enough camera time this season. Like, they really ain't really been showing a bunch of Drew, I think they showed him more in season 1 than they have this season. And when people ain't getting enough camera time, when you watch these and a character ain't getting enough camera time, when they get knocked off, it can happen, but it's like people ain't gonna really care, When they knock off a character, they want you to be invested in a character, right? So typically they decide, all right, we're gonna knock off this character. They know this going into a season, or they know this a season before it happened. So they start making sure the audience invests in the character. And then, bang, they knock them off. You like, oh, dang, why they have to take such and such? That's where you get all that from, But that's why I think it ain't going to be Drew. Now, Monet is another person people was thinking, boy. They like, it could be Monet. I definitely think Monet going to get knocked off, but not this season. No, dog. They ain't gonna knock Mary J off after 2 seasons. Nah, I don't think they gonna do it like that. But I think she will get knocked off. I got another video coming. Alright, make sure y'all sub and check out the other content. I got another video coming about Monet, about how she will go. It ain't gonna be this season, but I already know because I'm seeing it. I'm seeing how it's lining up. What's most likely, or who gonna be the people that take out Monet or the person. All right, but she good for this season. So it's 3 people left: Carrie, Kane, and then Zeke. Now everybody was thinking it's gonna be Carrie, and for me personally, she done made the final to go people 2 years in a row. She was there first season. She right back second season for the final people that could go. But I don't think she gonna go yet. I don't think they done with her yet. First off, she a teacher up at the school. One teacher already got knocked off. I don't think they gonna knock off another teacher back to back, right? Then it just make it super hot. You know what I'm saying? Tariq probably not gonna get out of jail. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just get too hot. And then a lot of people mad at Carrie, right? And you could be mad at her for lying or for sleeping with Zeke. Okay. But people mad at her because they like, yo, she telling on Tariq. She trying to get Tariq locked up. Did y'all forget? Tariq actually did the crime. Like, she's actually right. You know what I mean? Like, so it ain't like she's, and you got to remember, she not in the game. She ain't in the streets. Carrie ain't in the streets. You know what I'm saying? You can't be mad at her for trying to get Jabari's killer get the person that killed Jabari. You can't be mad at her for doing that. Now, her coming to the conclusion of Tariq, and you could say she just doing it because she trying to save herself, and okay, I get that, but I mean, come on, he actually did the crime, like, you know. But I don't think it's gonna be her. She might get hers in a future season, but I don't think it's quite yet. Then we got Kane, and this where it got difficult for me because I'm like, ooh, it's a strong possibility it could be Kane. Like, I could see them knocking off Kane. I really can, right? Because Kane didn't lie to Mecca a few times. Monet and Kane, they got a big issue with each other. Lorenzo already had to check Kane once in jail from season 1, right? So now we about to see how their relationship gonna be in season 2. And then Kane got the connect, but the connect is Mecca. So he gonna side with Monet and Zeke, and if push came to shove. But the one thing that I think is in Kane's favor is actually Tariq. I think the audience, I think the writers, I think a lot of people like Kane versus Tariq, Kane and Tariq going back and forth, them trying to get each other. I think people like that. And I think because of that, they gonna keep that going a little longer. They might even make it to where Kane and Tariq on the same side, which they on the same side now, but like got respect for each other type stuff. Because right now Kane don't respect Tariq. He be pushing them all around and stuff. They might build it up to where Tariq got the upper hand on Kane, or it's just more of a respectable thing there. But I think people just like that dynamic of him and Tariq. So I think that will actually save him this season. So I know it's a strong possibility for it to be Kane. I mean, he the final 3. But if I had to pick, it ain't gonna be Kane. It will be Zeke. I think Zeke affects the most people if they knocked him off. I mean, think about it. Mecca would probably go crazy. Monet would probably go crazy. Because this her, not just because this her son, but think about it. He is their future. He the reason they could get out the hood. See what I'm saying? Not out the hood. They ain't in the, I mean, they getting money now. But he the reason they could go to another level. Because he the basketball player. He could be the superstar, They ain't got to be in the game no more. That's how Monet looked like. This our way out, right? So he would affect that. He would keep him in the game if he got knocked off. See what I'm saying? Carrie would be distraught. All that. He affect a lot of people. Everybody at school. They'd be like, man, we done lost Zeke, the superstar basketball player. You see what I'm saying? And he got a lot of shine this season. I mean, they showed Zeke at every chance they got. Zeke got a lot of shine this season. And the actor got to show off his acting skills. Some good, some bad. Because, oh my God, that scene, and I touched on it when I did the review, whatever episode that was, with him and Monet in the car. That scene was horrible. Oh my God. I'm still a critic now. I'm gonna support everybody, So, brother, I'm gonna support everybody, but I'm still a critic. Alright. Now that scene was just awful. And if you think I'm lying or anything, go back and watch it. Go back and watch the scene. Monet and Zeke in the car. That scene was a bad scene. But he's had good scenes too. Alright. But he got a lot of camera shine. And him getting whacked also resonate with the community. Because we all feel bad when it's that guy that you see and you like, that young brother, that young sister, you like, man, they gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? They the one. You dig? They got the talent. Most of us come up through entertainment anyway. You know what I mean? We need more lawyers and doctors and stuff, but most of us come up through entertainment, sports or something like that. So we see that, and we see somebody with some talent. We like the whole community be like, yeah, baby, we got us one. And then they get knocked off, something happen, they get shot, or they life get changed by crime or something. You like, just the whole everybody be sad. You see. So it's that angle too, because he literally is a guy that could change lives and be successful by his talent through entertainment. And when he get knocked off, guess what? Ain't no replacing that. They don't have nobody. Kane can't go, I'm gonna start playing basketball and then no, nobody can replace Zeke. Nobody can replace that connection between Monet and Mecca. But Zeke is that connection. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of reasons why, I think it's going to be Zeke. All things lead to Zeke in my mind. But it could be one of these three. All right? So I'm going to end it with this. It could be one of them three people. That's the possibility. All right? Kerry, Kane, or Zeke. But if I had to place a bet, I'm a bet man myself, I would say Zeke is going to be the one they going to knock off this season. It's Mac the Guru, man. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. All right? And if you see this and you hear this and then I get it right, come back and subscribe, man. Check out the other content. And as always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.